I can do this. I'm gonna hide my powers and be a normal man having a normal day. Hang on. Starting now.
Season 2 for the animated series My Adventures with Superman is now out.
Where's my camera? Right here. The fans loved it. They loved it.
And clearly, the voice actors loved it too, giving those classic Superman characters new life with the animation art form of today.
It's definitely been fun. It's always been a dream of mine to kind of like do an animation, voice an animation. So this is something that I can definitely check off of my list of to-dos as an actor. But it was definitely fun. You know, it was one of those things where I got to play with my voice and just be as, I don't want to say crazy, but just be as imaginative as I could to kind of bring life to these characters.
I think just voicing a character as iconic as Lois Lane is an honor, and she's Asian, and I think that's really cool. And I just love her personality. You know, she's bold and strong and opinionated, and she fights for what's right. So, yeah, it's been really cool.
Also cool, they say, their experience being panelists for the SCAD TV Fest.
It's so cool to then see it with an audience, and they're laughing. And so to see the real-time reaction of everyone is so cool. And just talking when we were doing the panel, I don't know, it's just been great to talk about it. And with the other actors too, and the creator, we just have never been able to do that before. And this is such a cool thing. I'm really grateful to be here.
And grateful to share their knowledge with students and fans.
The biggest difference between voice acting and live acting is with live acting, you're acting with someone. You know, you get that face-to-face and you're exchanging energies, and you get to do multiple takes at the end of it or in between it. Voice acting, you're reading what's on the script, and you're doing it with the writers and the producers, and you're kind of like imagining how this character is and how the world is going to be based off what you're reading. So it's a lot of imagination when it comes to that. So it's like you really have to embody what this character is solely off of your voice to breathe life into an animation, so to speak. So
the unique anime style comes from everybody who made the show is of an age to have been watching the Toonami block, right, on Cartoon Network when we were kids, which incidentally was created right here in Atlanta, right? So I guess Cartoon Network Atlanta told us what cartoons were and what cool cartoons looked like, and we internalized that. And then a lot of those shows in that block, like Dragon Ball, were Superman inspired. So Dragon Ball is a narrative about an alien who comes to Earth and has superpowers and fights for the people, and then other aliens come, and he's like, wait, we're bad? And so it was just a really clear path for us to be like, okay, we're going to bring some of those things then back home, right? Superman inspired this. We're going to take what Superman inspired, and we're going to plug it right back in. And so we did. We took Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball and Ranma and all those fun action, romance, comedy shows that we grew up with, and we tried to bring it back to our favorite guy, Superman.
This show was kind of built upon the idea of, we'll make Dragon Ball Z, but add Superman flavor to it. So I really think it lent itself. Also, everybody on our crew are anime fans, so it kind of naturally injected itself into the show style. So yeah, I mean, it was just coming from the show director all the way down to the designers. I think that's kind of how it led up to the show looking very anime-like.